Welcome back in to Jurassic Park. Every time I try to do an AI park, I don't know AI park. An AI voice, it always just goes to Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I hope you're okay today.
Oh, even the AI knows that I'm unwell. Guys, seriously, welcome back into the channel for episode number 2 of Detroit Become Human. I'll keep this pretty brief, but we started with seeing all 3 chapters of our main protagonist. So we're picking back up with the second part of Markus's story. He did just go pick up the paint, so we just saw him enter back into the home that he lives in, dwells in, whatever it is. So with that, guys, thank you for being here, and I hope you guys enjoy
The most important thing is not to live,
2.
but to have a reason to live.
Oh. It's actually really...
That's a quote from Jean Genot,
a
French writer.
There you go. November 5th, 2038. There's something really unnerving about the menu AI. She was like, I need to test your controller. Ah. Flaw detected. Weak thumbs will result in loss during games. I didn't see those gold palm trees. Do you see those? Fancy palm trees. Look at the tiles. Oh my goodness, the wood on the side. Oh, the paneling. Okay, now that's a weird choice. Some of the, oh, I don't know. Eclectic. Bellini paints. Oh, let's look in the mirror, actually. Did I take my vest off too? I did, didn't I? I put the paints down, took my vest off. Look at that piece of art right there. Huh. Actually reminds me, he plays an artist in Sister to the Traveling Pants too, and it actually reminds me of that piece a little bit. Aww. Birdies. They're AI birds? AI animals. What the heck? Just squished its eyeball. I guess I should close it, but... I don't know if I really had an option to keep the cage open. That is strange. Imagining Ginger was AI, but then she'd never leave me. To be fair. Should we go upstairs or remain downstairs? What are my tasks? Everything does seem so art-like. I don't know, even like the skull, like looking, it's not just a normal skull, right? Like there's painting on it and stuff. Assistance to get up the stairs. It's like a solid piece of gold. I do like the lights that they have above like art pieces. Small details, but like it just adds such fanciness, elegance to your home. If you have like a kind of like a showpiece. I saw it for a second, but I couldn't see it. Jurassic Park. See, I already knew. Exactly. Welcome. There's lots of books. Oh, yeah, all the doors are motion sensor. Look at all of the books. Such a dream. This is somebody's home. More. Suppose he used to go hunting? Books on the table. Oh, the view. I know that the wood, like, I do think the wood interior can come across a little bit like, I don't like using the term like old. Maybe like an older style or maybe like more classical style. But I love it. I don't know. It's something about just the level of detail that was put into even the like frames, the door frames, the window frames. It's just amazing. I mean, you guys know by now, if I see wood carvings, like furniture that has like the wood carvings made, oh, my heart is still my beating heart. The giraffe. Like, look at the detailing right there. It has like gold embellishment. And the ceiling. Oh my gosh, I was not looking at the ceiling. How can there be so many different textures and patterns in one room and they all somehow go together? It actually kind of works. All right, this door opens. Oh. Look at the owl.
Good morning, Carl.
Carl.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
That's what my Google tells me.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Carl's
Oh,
medicine.
yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Huh. What a contrast. Even just in this moment, like, you can tell that he treats, I don't know, like, he treats Marcus with, I think, some respect. Probably as an artist, too, he maybe is very curious about the AI programs. I mean, even just him noting that. It's the difference between us. I love this bench. Oh, my goodness. And hanging skulls. What could be freaky about that? Alright, it said to administer medicine. Let's actually go ahead and scan the room. There's an A upside down. The scarlet letter. Take care of Carl. Yeah, just the medicine. The noise it makes when you're in that menu too. Look at all the paintings. Oh gosh. Look at the distorted figure with her face. And is that what is that creature hissing at you? You prefer to have like, I mean, I have a cat that hisses at me, I guess, when I'm in bed. But that's terrifying all the time. It just looks at you like that.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
Look at his tattoos. He's got some sick arm tattoos.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going.
Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
I recognize him. But the only thing that comes to my mind is Hugh Hefner, and that is not Hugh Hefner. But no, it's not. But I recognize him in, he has to be an actor, right? He's definitely an actor. So maybe I'm just the caretaker for Carl? Maybe I do all the same things that Kara does? He's definitely worldly, like well-traveled, you know. Expeditions, safaris, South America. I think we saw some European touches downstairs too. That is true with the advances with AI and things like that. I wonder how the advances in medicine
Anything
are as
special
well.
on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
Well, it is your gallery.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Look at the blue butterfly.
Just your
Life
usual
is
fan mail.
strange.
I've already answered.
Your usual fan mail.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No.
Leo?
No, don't bother.
Oh, he has a fancy robe. Or is it a shirt? He got ready so quick. Wow, look how efficient that thing is. I can tell you, my grandma had one and it did not move that quick at all. Advancements in technology. Well, it won't be too long before I'll need one for Ginger, to be honest. Poor baby has to go up 2 flights of stairs every day. The birds. I guess you probably had an option to turn the birds on or not.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Markus.
You're welcome.
Everything. Oh, sorry, Carl. Oh, can't. Isn't that? Nope. That. All right, this way. Ah, yes. Cast's terrible driving skills hit us once again. It wasn't just God of War Ragnarok. I think I just have to turn here.
I would like to have my breakfast before noon.
Okay, Carl. Carl. Like, this thing is hard to... Okay. Now turn to the left. Oh. Please. Okay, let me come at it from a different angle. Different viewpoint. That's what I need. Different viewpoint. Okay, I can't go in that way, right? You just can't take him in there. So maybe... Am I bringing the breakfast to him? I know that that's the kitchen. We know that's the kitchen. Maybe I leave him at the dining table and I bring the food to him? Carl. Alright, yes. So we bring the breakfast to him. Makes sense. Oh, silly me. I just assumed that people eat their breakfast in the kitchen at the counter. I forgot that some people eat it at the fancy dining table they have. When you haven't seen this, like, life of luxury. The smiley cup. So I didn't make the breakfast though, because I wasn't here to make it. Look at the plant right there. Actually, I want to explore this. Look at that white cabinet. Oh my goodness. Wow, are those not persimmons? No, not persimmons.
Thank you, Markus.
There's some kind of
Television.
fruit.
Tensions continue to rise in the Arctic since Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since Saturday, and a Russian flag now flies over the ice. The Russian president repeated
That fruit.
Why
It
don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
Okay, so I could watch that, but I want to go check out the kitchen. Let's find...
the United States would not accept this annexation under any circumstances.
Sir.
American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents Sea.
Interesting lights. Do you think those are lights? I don't... It almost looks like one of the homes that... Oh, the herringbone brick of the fireplace. A closed off fireplace. It reminds me of the home that Nathan Drake breaks into with his brother in, was it Uncharted 4? I think it was Uncharted 4. Holy Bible. Do you know if there was something specific? Oh, you can read. Plato. He does seem like he has all the classics. Yeah.
What are you reading?
Plato's Republic. It's one of the books you recommended.
So, what do you think?
I quite like philosophy, I think. It asks the questions that I can't answer. You know, what is right or what is wrong, for example. It's not something that is so easy to decide.
Asking questions that have no answers is part of being human, Markus. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself, make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Markus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go
Wow.
to the studio.
This is gonna sound so, I feel like this is gonna sound really weird and it's also not condescending, but I really like just nicer older people, because I think when you've lived such a long life, there's definitely different ways that you can spend your, you know, like towards the end of your life. And I've seen a lot of people give in to being bitter or, you know, kind of condescending to others because they haven't, you know, lived as long as them or whatever it is. And I just have such a like weakness for wisdom, right? Like wisdom that's brought through age, but like kind old men and women. It's just so, it's so touching too to see how he is to Markus, like saying like one day, and I love, think about that, like the whole notion of like him saying one day I won't be here to take care of you, when we all can see like by tasks alone Markus is the one taking care of Carl. But that's such an interesting way to put it. All three of the stories are so different. And it just touches the surface. I mean, think about all the different like opportunities that all of these AI individuals could be doing, the tasks, the jobs. I really wanted to go back and explore the kitchen. It's fine. Let me see if there's anything else. I guess for Carl, I just have to take him straight in. Just feel like I'm missing things. But I suppose we really have to take him in. Look at these benches. I reckon he plays chess with us too. And I like that, how he's encouraging Markus to read, and it's kind of cool for him to be able to learn the emotions and him saying it's what makes people human. But I don't know, could we say that while he might understand Markus, like while Carl might understand him and everything and enjoy his presence, feel for him, care for him, can we really say with certainty that Carl sees him as his equal? I wouldn't go as far to say that. It's an interesting dynamic between these two. Oh, cool.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
It's like a crane, like a construction crane. Remove the sheet. Oh, wow. That is really cool. Clean the studio. I actually really like that piece. It's the subtlety of seeing the outline of the person. He has such cool tattoos too, his sleeves. I love tattoos. I always talk about, I always joke like I have commitment issues, so it's so hard for me to commit to doing like anything crazy. So I went with like the tiniest little, the smallest tattoo possible. So he does multiple things too. He doesn't just do like acrylic painting. He also looks like he does some sculpting as well. Maybe he wasn't the one to create that. No, I'm supposed to clean your studio. No!
So, what's your verdict, Markus?
I mean, I personally really like it, so I'm gonna answer how I'm gonna do a combination of myself and...
Yes, there is something about it. Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me.
Carl.
Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? But would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
I was wondering what the clean easel was there for. Okay, I don't know what to paint. I suppose a cat. I really like this VA's. I know it's his face and his voice, but he is such a unique voice. Very unique. Look around using this. Oh, paint the desk, paint the statue. Paint Carl's painting. Wait, but I kind of think that if I try to recreate Carl's painting, one, I don't know if he'll be disappointed that I'm like trying to copy what he's done, or if he'll think that like what if I draw it better, and what if he's like, damn, like AI can even paint better than us. But I kind of want to see that option. Paint statue, paint desk. But I want to see this route, but what if it hinders our relationship? I feel like this one will be the most interesting. This is probably gonna hurt Carl. Yeah, I don't think those were his own.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go, try it. Grab that canvas.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad he wasn't like, I mean, it makes sense. I think also Carl understands his programming and things, but he's also testing. He's
something for
testing
me.
it.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen.
The details.
Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
There is such, just something really polarizing about these two characters together in this whole scene. Humanity, identity. I don't want to draw androids. Humanity or identity? I want to draw identity. Despair, doubts, prisoner? Doubts? Yes. So we're drawing our identity, and it's founded in doubts. The music too.
Oh my God.
That was a really cool scene.
Hey, Dad.
Leo,
Ah, Leo.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, I
His
was in the
son.
neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen.
It's like tweaking
I need
out.
some cash, Dad.
Again. What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah, you're on it again.
Gambling.
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's he got that I don't? Smarter?
I'm not a
More
leech
obedient?
like you.
Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
That is true. We're coming into this point in his life where we don't know how his relationship was with his son when we were younger. So it's so easy to look at that scene and instantly judge his son. But what if maybe Carl was really like thrown into his work or things like that? You know, we don't know the situation. We do know that he clearly this is not the first time that he's come asking for money. But I'm kind of impressed that he took it so well. He seemed like he was on something in that moment too. I don't know, just the quick like switch in like viciousness as soon as he was like, I don't know, definitely aggression. All right. The painter. I really liked this segment. I think I talked a lot about it as I was going through, but again, I think Carl and Marcus's character together, very polarizing combination, and also very insightful. I think that we're seeing, it's interesting that his son claims like he never loved him, right? I think that Carl's character, as he is with his art and his paintings, he sees this like in between. And I know that sounds weird, but sometimes I think that it takes a very intricate eye and also an openness to so much more to be an artist and to like see the beauty in these things. And what he was talking about, like not just looking at the world for what it is, right? Not like seeing by sight, but then also interpreting it and building on it and drawing your own interpretation of it, and not just to take things for face value. And so I just everything about Carl's personality, and then seeing Marcus and not just taking him for AI, right? And I think what's interesting is it probably is it the reactions of the humans to the AI that cause them to have the they're not discrepancies. It kept popping up during our first guy, Connor. They kept popping up during Connor's. What were they calling them? Basically just identifying that there was like a instability or something, probably anytime that they have or elicit like an emotional response, because that's not supposed to be within their program, I'm assuming. But that can't be right either, because what about like the AI that are nurses, or, you know, like, can they be programmed to show empathy? I don't know. There's so much about it. Okay, whatever. I could get lost in the sauce for days. But with that, the painter 54% completed. Oh man, I knew I should have looked at 2 other things. There were 2 other things I could have done. That's also tragic too, because when I stumbled into, maybe I could have left before I opened the curtain and talked to Carl. I probably could have gone downstairs first or in the kitchen. Arriving home, I dropped off the package, activated the birds, 65% of us, but there were 2 missing things there. I served breakfast and I could have done something else, but I ended up finding a book, but it looks like maybe I could have watched the TV or something. 32% of people read the book. I wonder what the other 2 options were. I think you can only choose one though. I don't know if you could do multiple. Interesting. Odes and then Tragedies by William Shakespeare. I wasn't even looking at the William Shakespeare one. I picked up Plato because it was the first thing I saw. So I guess Carl's response to you right there is a little different depending on what book you pick up. Then we talked, wait, there's 2 other options too. The 2 other options are more simple. Reading the book actually gives you multiple choices within a choice, but the other 2 were pretty straightforward. Carl's painting. Paint something you see. So I think instantly when you're playing through this scene, it's not instinctual to look over to the left. I think I would assume that you couldn't paint Carl's painting, and I would have saw the statue and went for that. I think that's why that has the highest percentage as well, because it's just closest, it's in your eyesight. They kind of set you up, you know, like for a pitch right there. But I'm glad I chose Carl's painting, and I'm glad he wasn't insulted by it either. I think it was cool that, well, I guess any of these options lead to painting from the heart, but I liked the response there. And I went with identity, which most people go with identity. I think for me, androids, it would have been interesting to see his take on all three of these topics. But for me, and most people do doubts. That's interesting. I suppose for me, I think it definitely came from my own feelings of, I don't know how I would draw my identity. And I guess I wanted to see how Markus sees himself. And then the doubts, right? I went with doubts because I don't feel like, I would have gone with prisoner or doubts because I wanted to see if he felt like, does he even feel like he's a prisoner? Despair and androids I didn't care about. Doubts I went with because some of his vocabulary and just verbiage earlier, it just made me feel like he is still, like he's trying to understand his programming a little bit too, if that makes sense. Yeah, I would have gone with humanity second. The androids, now I want to see what the androids results in though. And then Leo intruded to ask for money. Okay, next chapter. So I think it should it keep going between all three stories? Connor, wait. Connor? Yeah, Connor. He's okay. He got reprogrammed, fixed up, despite being shot a few times. Just some blue blood. It's fine. No androids allowed. Find Lieutenant Anderson. Oh, I don't think they're happy that I'm in here. That's cool. Detroit boss. Should I see? Look around using the right stick.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed in here.
He's like, this place is a ruin too. Is that a pretzel? Oh, are those olives? Oh, love cocktail olives. Oh my goodness. I ordered the cocktail for the olives. The beers. I want to go beyond. Look at the burger and the fries.
Buy me a drink?
I wish I could turn off the... I kind of want to go to the restroom. Oh, scan faces. Oh, I could... Oh. I guess I was never landing on the faces. Ward Dennis. Team. Born 1982, accountant, currently unemployed. Criminal record, narcotic supplier. He's got the... Oh, there's two people. Oh, let's scan this guy.
Hey.
Don't talk to me yet. Hold on. Narcotics. Roberts Chris, unemployed, 1998. He's a year older. Criminal record, none.
Get out of here.
Oh, sorry. The other guy said narcotics. Ban androids. Ban androids. Ban androids. Androids killed our country. 31% unemployment rate. When will it stop? Oh yeah, both of those people were now unemployed, right? Yeah, they were. What is that? 75%? 75 cents? 75%? I kind of want to see if I can go in the bathrooms. I doubt I can. Oh, maybe I can. We can check the mirror. Oh, this is the first time. Wait, no, I think we have looked in the mirror before as Connor. Kind of checking himself out there, you know? Like, damn, I'm a sharp-looking android. I guess I can just look in it. I got this one, right? Maybe I'm missing... Oh, I had to... Am I missing something about looking in it? Or can you always go back? I guess you can always go back and look. The smoky bar. Scan this guy's face. He's mean mugging me. Kim. Johan. Delivery driver, currently unemployed. Another person unemployed. 1999. Domestic abuse criminal record. I wonder how many people... Are all of them unemployed? Yes, Jonah, Graham, unemployed. Criminal record, none, yeah. But all unemployed. Let's see this guy. I guess we're looking for... Ooh, maybe Lieutenant Dan is unemployed. Why are we looking for this person? Edward Dempsey, administrator, 1995. Criminal record, none.
There you go, my friend.
Let's check out this guy. He was not nice to me when I came in. Derek Myers, security guard. Okay, but he is employed. Cyber Life, he's a Cyber Life security guard as well. Criminal record, none. Oh, I guess because I'm a detective, negotiator, whatever I am. That must be why I'm scanning to see criminal records as well. Jimmy Peterson. Like, I bet it's programmed in my system to just run it through the database. Business owner. Jimmy's Bar. I can't scan his face. What? Lieutenant Anderson Hank? I have seen this guy before. He's definitely in a movie. Police lieutenant, criminal record, none. Well, that's good to hear. Not with long hair, but the short hair? And this is the last guy we haven't scanned. Hold on. Oh, the security guard is moving. Christopher Cray, DUI, unemployed.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
He's gone to 5 bars.
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. So just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Persist. Understanding.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
That's true. I don't think it's that they're uncomfortable as much as I think there is a lot of...
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
I think a little bit of it is more... spill his drink and buy him another drink. I'll buy him another drink, you know?
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
I love
Too bad
Connor.
Jim wonders at technology. Make it a double.
It's his voice. He has a really good voice too. Yeah.
Did you say homicide?
Do you think when they were doing like the... Oh. I assumed it was the homicide from... Oh, I just assumed it was the homicide from the beginning. I feel like, I just want to pause real quick. I feel like when they went into making this game, did they have to kind of determine like what kind of facial things that androids would make versus humans? Like, because there is there's these small, subtle things that are differences between like the facial reactions and things like that with androids versus humans. And I'm sure that I just kind of wonder if they like listed out like actually a list of like how you would kind of behave when you were acting out as the android versus, I'm sure they did, like in the voice acting role and everything, because our mocap, it has to be mocap.
You wait
yeah.
here. Won't be long.
But that would be really hard to diplomatic.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
All right. Conflicting orders. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. Like, I think it would be so hard to do this job because there would be situations where I just could not take it serious.
This is a homicide.
But I can't make a straight face to save my life.
Anything.
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
You're an android!
It's with me.
Oh, you actually let us come through?
What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
Look at his shirt.
So, got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his...
Let's see, follow him. I don't think there's anything else, just following.
rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on.
Any of the people?
That's when he found the body.
That's when he found the body. He hadn't paid his rent for a while?
Jesus, that smell.
Oh.
It was even worse before we opened the window. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated
I am alive.
assault.
Do you see that?
According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night.
But
Could've waited till morning.
oh gosh.
I'd say he's been
It was
there
an
for
android
a good
kill?
3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived.
There you go. First thing seen, I am alive. Uh-huh. Also, we're coming into the scene where, one, I wonder how many years that CyberLife has been around, but two, do they try to cover up all of these cases that involve an android actually? Because they would claim it to be defective, right? And then I'm sure they'd go and send it off to be destroyed or something. But are we seeing an uptick in activity of androids, like, breaking the system or whatever's happening, you know, like going against their programming? But also, I'm sure that there's like protocol to covering these up because they wouldn't want to cause mass panic among the
I gotta get
nation.
some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside.
All right, let's start examining. Red ice. Oh, this must have been what the Kara's asshole was using. Victim used drugs. Drugs. Sorry, guys. It is allergy season like crazy. I don't know if I can actually view the I am alive. It's interesting that I can't scan that.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
Oh.
Chris, is this written in the victim's blood?
Wow, that's actually, see, this is why I wouldn't be a good detective. I would not have thought about that, but that is such a good point. Like, every single letter was absolutely perfect. He doesn't need to see me test this blood.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Oh, fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
All right, sync in progress. Dry blood. Ortiz, Carlos Ortiz. Simple date, 19 days. I love the way that they did the, like, analyzing and piecing together the crime scenes. Like, these situations. This one's kind of nice.
So. We're taking samples for analysis.
All right, there's 10 pieces of evidence. I really like that we're not in a rush situation. Getting thrown into the game, I will say that that was so amazing of a way to, like, get you to be invested in the game right off the rip. They just throw you into the intense, like, discovering and negotiation, like the hostage negotiation, that was a really great way to just like capture the... Oh, now I can analyze it.
Red ice.
Oh, that's a lot of stab wounds. Oh. Internal bleeding, 28 stab wounds. Deceased more than 19 days ago, which we could tell that by the blood. Oh. I guess that's why they said, why couldn't we wait one more day? Lithium, I don't know, red ice, the combination. Oh, we already looked at that one. Look at his eye. Deceased, he was 5'6", 286 pounds, estimated time of death, 11:30 p.m. I've already figured out 19 days ago his estimated time of death. Theft and aggravated assault. Reconstruct. There's a new piece of evidence somewhere. Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, I don't have the other... I guess because I don't have the other piece of evidence? Oh no, now I can oh! Victim fell there. Oh, this was when he started to get stabbed. Yeah. Victim was stabbed. Can I see it from a different... Oh yeah, okay, there we go. They came from the kitchen. Okay. Reconstruction completed.
Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
Go back to the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
That only counted as one piece of evidence of the whole thing. This must be evidence 4. Yeah, I will give it to... It definitely builds my credibility of...
Chris, I want full analysis
and perception
on the
of
narcotics.
our lieutenant. Anderson,
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
I am alive. It's the drawing in the blood that's a little...
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Okay, so I did finish that one. Anything in the front of the building? Nope. There's 1, 2, 3, and then we have the rest in the kitchen, I'm assuming.
That's it.
Hmm. 4 pieces. Oh, there is something in the cabinet. Nice. Where would the android have gone, though? Like, where do you go if you're, you know, no longer... I don't know, is there... I guess you just run away. Club. I don't know how much that helps us with the situation. That didn't count as a piece of evidence. Was not a jealous lover, to say the least. Dried blood. There's 5 pieces. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we should find all of them in here. Should. Was it when they were sitting at the table? Signs of a struggle. I'm also wondering, like, it would probably be pretty hard to take out an android. Oh, he tried using a baseball bat? His dried blood or the... Yeah, Ortiz's? Blue blood? Violent impact. There we go, reconstruct. Ah, so I think, okay, the deviant took the... Oh, so the guy was probably starting the fight, probably just being abusive, and then he went to grab the knife because maybe the android finally had enough. Assuming this is most likely not the first time this has happened either. At all. Deviant was attacked, emotional shock. Emotional shock. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so they're having a disagreement or something, and this guy swings out the bat, starts wailing on him, and finally, the deviant has enough, takes the knife, and decides to, yep. Report stand. 8 pieces of evidence, 2 more pieces. Interesting. We can look outside. Gossips Weekly. All right, we're gonna read about gossip real quick. Judy Hewitt shows off her new beach bod. Android sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat. Do we really want to read this? I don't know. Let me see the next one. Tech addict. Is your android spying on you? CyberLife could be using its androids to collect private information. Let's read it. More and more experts are suggesting that CyberLife uses its 120 million androids. There we go. Remember when I was asking how many there are? Is this like specific to Detroit? Nope. If there's 120 million androids to record details of private conversations of its customers and selling them to its trading partners. Ever talked about buying that new car while eating dinner with your partner? CyberLife could use that information for targeted advertising. Wow, that would be crazy. Who would do that? That'd be insane. Targeted advertising? The information goldmine doesn't stop there. Everything from personal indiscretions to political affiliation could easily be extracted, potentially used for nefarious purposes. Yep. All right, the result of a survey is in and it's official. 68%, you know they wanted to use 69. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. And with 52% of men saying they've tried the experience at least once, that's a lot of android love to go around. What the? There were a few reasons given for this preference, but we think we know the real reason. Androids don't want to talk about their feelings after. The story was sponsored by Eden Club. Discretion is our middle name. Of course it was sponsored by them. Are you kidding me? The Eden Club? Because they don't want to talk about their feelings. Let's just take the emotional side out of everything. Who needs emotions? I want to read the second part of that one article. All right. It's because it's super sensitive. And then go down one more. Page 2. Plus, I don't think it completes unless I read all of it. The spate of reports linking Warren's presidency to CyberLife only deepens such concerns. Several consumer rights organizations have requested that CyberLife disclose the information it gathers and who it sells the information to. But the company has always refused. Requests for a formal inquiry have gone unanswered so far. Is that the tout? No. What is that? On the background of it? It definitely looks like a rocket. The tech addict. That is, every time I read the articles, it just becomes a little bit more disturbing. All right, that was not a piece of evidence, so let me see. There we go, another piece. Nice. So I'm missing one more piece of evidence. Maybe it's outside. Mostly because they want... Is something buried back here? There's something I'm supposed to be seeing. Oh, there. Ooh. He ran away. Shoe print. Model K52. There we go.
Locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No. This type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Deviant didn't escape this way. Did we check the windows? It's a one-story home, right? It's a rancher? There's one more piece of evidence. I want to find this last piece. That's not the evidence. We looked at that. Let me check floors, maybe? I know it's showing... That's the only thing I don't like about this, is it doesn't... I wish it would go away once you've read the... I read it in its entirety. I checked that. I see the blood print right there, but I definitely checked that. Maybe looking out the windows? No. We did look out both of the windows that were right here, but that's not... We read that, we looked out that window. Let me just go back to this other room. I want to make sure we find all pieces. There's Lieutenant Anderson. Oh, I guess there was another room back here, so maybe... Let me just double check up here. In the front room? No, no evidence. And I don't want to talk to him just yet. Da-na-na-na. The soundtrack is actually fantastic. And so well done. Okay, this guy's down here. There was another room. Ah, the last piece of evidence. The last melon. Wait, he never had a mirror in the bathroom? I was kind of worried that I was gonna see him. Obsessive writing? That's definitely not from... What? There's a statue, dice, flowers, and RA9, RA9. Religious offering? It amazes me how little of this I remember. Cult kind of thing? That was our last piece of evidence, though. We can report back to... I keep wanting to say Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Anderson. Looks like he's covered in newspaper. All right, sir. Hold on. I'm a mess when it comes to... I gotta... There. There we go.
Lieutenant.
It's that
I think I figured out what
viewpoint.
happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen?
in the kitchen.
Or was it in the bathroom?
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
With the bat?
with the bat.
Maybe the bathroom
Lines
was
up
the
with
start,
evidence.
though.
Go on.
Like, what if he found the stuff in the bathroom? I should have started with the bathroom, because he probably... Maybe the victim found the writing and everything in the bathroom, got freaked out, took the bat to him.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying
And then
to
he
defend
stumbled.
itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
Yeah, I'm gonna exclude the bathroom from all of this, which is probably not the best way to go about
the
it.
living room.
I should have started with the bathroom. It would have given us the clear picture of the whole thing, probably.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. It doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat
Would have been
and
bleeding.
lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Search for blue blood traces. And Hank's perception just went up too. Nice. I wonder, I know, I should have started with the bathroom because I think, well, it kind of worries me how often he's, did all of that, like maybe the android started by etching, but that etching looked like it had been there for a while, you know? And that's what's confusing me is, even if he had found it, one, how long has it been since the guy showered? Maybe he wasn't showering on a regular basis, that's fair. But even still, maybe he found all of that. I wish I had started with that. He found all of that, went to the kitchen. Yeah, I think that I should have connected it with that. It was the last piece of evidence, yeah. I know. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for saying sorry. Blue blood traces. Oh, that's the blue blood. It's over here. Oh. It went into the bathroom. Or it came from the bathroom? Or was this created after he was injured? Huh. Maybe he created that first or before or after? It has been 19 days. What if he created it? A ladder was used. He's still in the house. He's still in the house. That's creepy. Find something to climb on. But how does that... I mean, I see the ladder right there, but still. Oh, did he pull up the ladder? I know I could climb on the thing right there, but is there something else I can use? Yeah, the chair. I guess you can try to access it without.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
It's evidence.
I'm going to check something.
Wait. But I think I can open the thing to the right. Before I climb up. No, don't climb. Don't climb. I have to climb. I think you could open the curtains to the right. Yep. That is so creepy. Search the attic. Or it could be a mannequin. He might actually not be here. Can I not scan it? Blue blood. Oh, it's 100% him. Yep. Good morning. No. I did say. That would have been too obvious. I got played. But the attic is massive. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the blue tracks. Oh, easier. Yeah, I love the coloring in this game, too. I think, like, the hues and everything. It's just making me so glad that the days of it being, like, all a yellowish hue. I was just playing Force Unleashed. And it's such this, like... Reminds me of, like, Fallout New Vegas, like, that era where the games were just layered in yellows and browns. Oh, I could say that there was nobody up here.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
I didn't have that choice.
Shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now.
Connor is still...
Come on!
So it's showing red. We saw that on... was it Connor? What, didn't we see that on Connor's? Somebody remember when I was like, oh, it just turned red for a second. I know that it's probably important that you don't get the choice there because it's probably part of Connor's character arc. Maybe, like, I think right now, so I do think Markus is much more in touch with emotions, possibly able to break out of the AI mindset and everything. I think Connor is still everything. Even with Connor, right? They're intentional about showing you that he's like, oh, but I can't break this protocol, or I can't pick up the gun because this breaks protocol, this and this and this. So for him, he has a very different situation. Obviously, they all do. But in his, I find it interesting that he's very much still following the rules and everything. So I wonder... It's got to be his character arc where, like, towards the end or at some point we'll have a switch where he chooses to not, like, he chooses to, like, grasp the situation and come alive and not just be The AI, right? I don't know. I'm not saying that right at all, but all right, here we go. 75% complete. I can't believe I missed that much. So in the bar, we did everything. I did the face scan, all the customers. We talked to him. I bought him another drink. I mean, there's only, you can only pick one option to begin with. Connor and Hank arrive at the scene. I bought him a drink. I feel like that appealed to the situation. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he does his best work after a whiskey or two, a bourbon or two, whatever it is. We did get no, we didn't. What? Analyze the knife. And then there was a whole strain that I missed. Connor knows what happened. Reconstruct the crime scene was good too, but I didn't bring up the bathroom, so that didn't matter. What did I miss? Hold on, does it show that I got the book or the magazine? Examine statue, investigate writing, shower, check the shower. We checked the shower. There was something else in the bathroom, I believe. Because look, that kind of stems right next to the shower part. Analyze the blood. Examine chair. Red ice. Carlos's body. Maybe? I don't see it. Oh, wait, yeah. No, we read Android Sex. And we read Android Spy. So we did read those. And we analyzed the backyard as well. What's the least thing? Okay, I think 95% of players read Android Sex, but only 77% of players read Android Spy. Interesting. That strain that I missed, whatever I missed, it led to a whole different outcome. Or maybe you just don't find the deviant. Maybe it's possible you don't find the deviant. So I think I did everything. I think things were done well. Connor knows what happened. 98%. Report to lieutenant. Reconstruct the crime scene. I don't know if it really made a difference whether or not I mentioned the bathroom. And then we followed the blue blood, and then we found the deviant, and there was nothing I could do about that. I wish they gave us the option to choose, but again, I think that has a greater purpose in the story. But with that, I'll be right back, and we'll get started on Kara's. I think what we're going to do is each episode will be like the next part for each character. I know they'll be a little bit shorter, but I'll be right back. Deviant found. November 5th. Ah, yes. All right. Our lovely Kara. 9/14. Same day. Todd. Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ooh, what did we make? Snacks? The tone is just completely changed. It's very like ominous. Spaghetti. Oh yeah, I guess they don't. Yeah, I don't know why I was expecting 3 plates, as if she was gonna eat spaghetti too.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Turn on the light. Oh, she had bread though. Surprised the bread wasn't moldy.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. And when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect. They ruin my fucking life.
I just wanted to pour his first.
What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole.
My fault your fucking mother took off! You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant! It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault! Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
Don't move.
You took off without a word. I could have been happy. I could have had a family. But no! Didn't even give a shit about how I felt.
I'm honestly surprised she didn't take her daughter with her.
To make her happy. It just wasn't enough. I just wasn't good enough for her!
I want to watch this. I do want to move up there, but I want to watch what he's gonna do.
That little fucking brat! Oh, it's all her fault!
Did his wife not want to be a mother or something?
I gotta teach her some respect!
I'm moving. I'm moving. Oh. Oh, I wanted to move. Don't move, don't move. Whoa, this is cool! We're pushing through. We're breaking our code. This is what happened last time, I'm assuming? So now we get to actually see what happens when you... You just have to have the will and determination. Reason with Todd. Oh gosh. Reason with Todd. Protect Alice. Protect Alice, but he's gonna see that we moved. He's gonna hear us going up here. The gun, the gun. The gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Enter! The gun. I know that we didn't pick it up as Connor, but fuck this. I guess we could have just left. I shouldn't have waited. I shouldn't have waited. It wasn't worth getting the gun.
Good, Alice.
That's enough! Leave her alone.
What the fuck are you doing? Put down the gun and get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it?
Yeah?
You gonna shoot a human? Shoot. You seem to have a problem. I think we need to fix that.
Oh, skill checks or QTs. I wasn't expecting QTs. Not her pillow fort.
Bitch.
Look, it's showing red the whole time. I missed that one. But oh, you have to fight it the whole time. You have to be mashing it. Okay, I'm mashing.
Stop that! Don't hurt her!
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I'm missing so many.
Leave her alone!
Thumbs, don't betray me.
You do as I say!
The gun. Oh. That probably did not have to end with us shooting him. I should have done better on those. Right in the heart? Did it just switch from saying car to AX400? we didn't have to do that. We could have just left. If we had not gone... If I hadn't gone for the gun... Yep. If I hadn't gone for the gun, we could have just snuck out through the window. He would still be alive. Can't they see that I'm an android? Oh, you're just not supposed to. Your programming would tell you not to go into the side that's... Oh gosh, we should have at least closed the door. It would take longer for somebody to find him. We could have just left. Downtown, 53 downtown. What? That was such a fast segment. Oh, there were so many different routes we could have gone. That's why mine was probably the shortest one. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Holy cow. Kara becomes deviant. How are there so many different paths? Oh. Oh no. Legend 2, locked paths, action, dialogue, success, event, failure. Okay. So dinner was ready. That was nothing we could change. Break programming. 97% of players break programming to begin with. I guess you can be unsuccessful in that. And then that would be an even shorter outcome though. Maybe her story doesn't have to end with them leaving right there. She becomes deviant. I missed all of that because I chose to. I chose to go upstairs. You can choose to reason with Todd, but then what does that do for the story? Locked path. Cross chapter impact. The chapter impact. Okay. So going upstairs, I chose to go take the gun. And that was because we unlocked that earlier. I suppose maybe one of these longer routes would have been running straight for her room and going out through the window. You know, like we would have had to take her either way. Get Alice. Okay, a lot of people have chosen this route though, because look at it. Get to Alice after Todd. Okay, no, only 45% of players took the gun. Threaten with a gun, defend to Alice. Kara kills Todd. 41% of players. No! Open the front door, run to the bus. Oh, I could have gone somewhere else. I didn't have to go through the front door. Oh no, I could have gone through a different route. Maybe we could have gone through the back door. I didn't really feel like I had an option there. And I shot Todd. It was a lot quicker of an episode than it probably is meant to be. I took a direct route. For what it's worth, I do not think, like, by no means do I wish that I had taken Todd's life. Like, I do not think that that was the right solution to it. I do wish that we had taken her. Either way, though, it would either be kidnapping either way if we had taken her no matter what, right? I don't really know if there's an option to stay in the house, period. But I suppose when I thought that I was taking the gun, it would at least just help him not come closer to us. I wasn't expecting him to call our bluff, you know? There's two other routes I could have gone. I either chose to kill Todd. I bet that was based on my QTEs. Yeah, I think because I didn't like successfully do enough, it resulted in the last minute having to reach for the gun and shoot him. Because look, there's another path. Yeah, you can still take the gun and defend Alice without having to like, you could probably knock him unconscious or he backs off and you can leave without him. However, at least this way, it'll take longer for the cops to be called, right? I don't know what happens. Is there something in like the database for CyberLife that tells them when an android's gone rogue, you know, like so to speak, but like whenever they become deviant, does something has to be shown in like a massive archive or whatever they do to store the information and all the data that's being collected through the android, right? But I guess we'll find that out in the next episode. But with that, I am going to continue because I think that's the best way. I think it'll start me in the next chapter. Yeah, it'll start me in the next chapter. All right, a lot happened. So we saw Marcus's lifestyle. I really like that segment. I think right now my favorite character has got to be Marcus's storyline, followed by Connor's. Kara's is a hard story. So it's not like you can really like her storyline. I think that you can appreciate them showing you another perspective and probably a harsh reality of these androids and these environments, because we are seeing, actually, now that I think about it, we have the standpoint of a wealthy person, right? So the artist, we're getting to see the wealthy person's lifestyle and how it is impacted their relationship. I will say, for what it's worth, I think because Carl has a job still, he's towards the end of his life, there's like a multitude of factors that lead him to being really kind to Markus. I think his personality and character is heavily driven by that. I think Carl is the opposite side, right? We see somebody who's been directly impacted by androids through unemployment, taking their job. Like, we hear that context at the end. And from that standpoint, I actually appreciate them showing you that side of what it would be like for somebody who did get it taken away from them. His wife left him. He kept blaming it on Alice, which is not fair whatsoever. So I just think naturally it's kind of hard to love Kara's story, because it is just a difficult story, and it's human nature. We don't like, I resist difficult. I don't like resistance, right? I hate confrontation. That's my character. I hate confrontation. And with that, it comes across in games too, is the difficult storylines can be sometimes the hardest. I get uncomfortable, right? But it's in my discomfort that I feel like I'm experiencing something new and growing a little bit as well. So I think that her story is incredibly important. Connor's is this totally different situation. I talked about it at the end of the last episode too. He gives you a whole different perspective. So again, I don't need to foot stomp this any further. I know I've talked about it at the end of last episode too, but yeah, very interesting game. I am looking forward to seeing how this all pans out. One, after Connor's still on the straight and narrow. He hasn't gone deviant. So Connor's not deviant yet, but I think that there's signs he could. And maybe that's just showing us the vulnerability that androids have to, like, all have the capability to become deviant. It just is your choices. I mean, it's much like life, like your choices every single day, your mindset, your decisions you make impact your tomorrow, impact the future, all of that. So fantastic game from that. There's so much to unpack. And we're just going to continue to let the story play out. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed episode number 2, and we will pick back up with, I actually don't know who it's going to pick back up with, because I'm not going to sneak peek this time. So I'm guessing, I think we're going to start with Marcus's story again. Even though we started with Connor's, but I'm going to say we're going to start with Marcus's next time too. But we'll see. Or Kara's, maybe Kara's. Whatever. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye, YouTube.